face. People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me, do you like how it tastes? Shawty use it, can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried, I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the Jakes. On the road, this crazy, I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up, it look like I'm foreign cars, driving fast, I never done this before. Yeah, drown out my problems, let me When I've been magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing.
I sent her the link, but it was like a Tiger King just now, and she called me. But she said she was like going to go put some food in the house, so she would call me when she put it in the house.
I was waiting to shine. My father taught me don't be soft, so now I'm taking what's mine. I define myself as ambitious, young, black, and gifted. Master P, my masterpiece. That mean I don't.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us in downtown New Orleans at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Carolina Panthers and the New Orleans Saints. The bye weeks are over. It's all about football all the time as we're underway here in Week 13. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And he'll give it here to his running back. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Here's Jackson to throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. A little risky there when you roll out of that pocket right like he did. You complete the pass, but you don't get anything out of it.
But how many times have we seen when a quarterback exits out of the pocket, doesn't matter whether they go left or right, the defense loses its leverage, right? There's a little chaos back there, and receivers come open. Great discipline on that play. They didn't let that happen and held it to no gain.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. This will be fielded at the 17. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. And now movement here right away. Maybe a sign of things to come with this crowd.
Let's go.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Now they'll run it on the toss. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Here we go. 50. Plant. Here we go. Tight right. General. Fast. 25. Check 25. Check 25. Set. Slam. And he's go.
On 2nd down, Sampson. Call it an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be 3rd down.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Sampson. And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the 1st down. Call it a gain of 5, 4th down now. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common, But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
And to give this time to the tailback. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 12, Jackson flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for third down. Jackson from the shotgun. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on third down conversions to start this thing. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. A first down there on a pickup of 25. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They run the counter. Sampson. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Off the play fake. Pierce. Escaping the pressure right. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Touchdown, Carolina! As his guys are in for 6. As his guys are on the board first here tonight. The fly route works for the TD grab.
And you know what the receivers love to say? If we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did. All the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now. But the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak. Get the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
And an alley to run. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Third and 2. Here's Jackson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. On first and 10, Pierce. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
Hey, bro.
Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
I
They're
swear
going
you
for a
caught
receiver
that.
there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. Right back to him on first down. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now a give, right side. Wiggins. And he'll get a couple here down to the 22. On third down, Wiggins.
Wow, hey, bro.
First down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
All you had to do
on the play, and that's going to leave him with a fourth down. And this one is right through. But wait up now. A flag is down. If this is on the defense, they're going to get the first. The roughing the kicker called on fourth down. What a big break. Leads to a 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. A gain of 3, second down. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Why does he...
Taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways, and right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week. We just saw their first one.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Now the try here for the extra point. And it's good to make
Where
it
you going?
14-0.
Stop. Back up. Back up.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays.
Yeah, we know it's going to him.
They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
On the move to his left, and he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here comes the Saints punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here. They could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now.
Why he don't throw the ball away fast?
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
That's cool.
It'll be a gain of about 5, but they're left with a third and still about 12 to go.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
To throw on third down, Pierce. A man over the middle, and it's complete. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. On first down, Sampson. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
56.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 33.
Well, I should have waited and sent it up more towards the sideline. That's my fault.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10.
Pin the mirrors back and go full strength. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Mike 56. Mike 56. Here we go. Mike 56. Mike's 56.
After the interception, here's Jackson. He's going to throw one up for the end zone.
It's not like that,
and
bro.
nearly
Chill
picked
out.
it off. He had a chance to
You don't
come
do
down
shit.
with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up
That's
just
a
being
all-pro
incomplete.
Fucking cornerback. Like, that's not supposed to happen.
So with 1 second left in the half,
damn
on
well
is
knows
the field goal unit.
98.
On the left hash, this from
Talking about
48
Luke.
yards. And his kick is
Did he miss?
good. Didn't hit it all that well, but he got enough on it to put it through. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. That'll be taken in the end zone. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
Ready, break.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Move. Everyone got four down. Like 50. Ready, go.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
He stink. You're going to see it again.
Ready. 52's the mark, boys. 52. Go out. Ready, go.
And he'll give it here.
Bro, why don't you block the first person in front of you? Why do they...
behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
I'm at a 39. Let me play for a field goal.
Let's go now. Show it. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
On third down, Sampson.
And
a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the first at the 32. A good pickup there, 7 yards, but it brings up fourth down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
Oh, my
God. That's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop it.
Well, this
was a 30
possession. Everything looked
5
okay.
yards.
He just never
Nah,
got
that
the
was
ball
like a
on
47.
target. And knowing him,
Oh, he
he'll be
missed it.
disappointed with that effort.
That's crazy because I knew it happened.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned.
Go get this nigga, bro. No way he got that off. That's a pick. Thank you, bro. There's no way he got that off.
Picked off at the 16. Yeah, they'll have
they
great
will be
field
letting him
position
get
here.
It should have been a
The ball
fumble.
will be at the 15-yard line.
I was about to say, Chad, chill out. I knew Chad didn't do that. Let's try this again. You gotta run somebody over.
They'll run on first down. Sampson.
Hey.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Looking to throw on second down. Pierce. Buying time to his left. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for third down. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on third down. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown of the night. And the Panthers use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone.
Cat's mom. Yeah, that's wild.
No run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
This shit is real. They might as well just lock down the rest of the year, call it a night. Everybody go to your own house, pack up the stuff, go home.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
Yeah, you're not going to have time to get it to him.
Taken down. And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means the other guys on his team helped him out a lot. That they occupied people to allow to be no less.
You got to get off the line for you to get him the ball, my boy. That's a...
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for, but now it'll be third down.
Hey, that was me in real life.
What this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. And again, this time
very
the tailback.
smart.
And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on fourth down. Here comes the Saints punter now.
I don't be falling for them fake punts no more after that one nigga got me. Oh, that's tough. Oh!
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
So they'll come up
That's
after
crazy.
the gain
I
of
was
7
looking at square and I just
2nd and
pressed
3.
X.
Get in the way, pilot 64, weak. Charlie.
2nd and 3. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Or maybe, actually, that was stupid. I shouldn't have done that.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off. There are so many things to watch for when you play defense, and reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
It's a spot right there. The Spies do some shit on this joint.
Many coaches
the Spies be letting them motherfucking quarterback build up the scheme and shit and start running around before they start deciding to chase him. Like the nigga done already fast. That's a pick, thank you. He already fast. And then get up, don't run out of bounds. And then you let the nigga start scrambling in the backfield laterally before you decide you want to go chase him. And then he done got halfway up the field. This shit is stupid. I hate this fucking game. They've all been
excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. 13 yards, 1st down, Panthers. Off play action.
Oh, my God.
Pierce. Rush coming, and he's
I watched the nigga run all the way from the corner spot, and I knew I was about to get sacked, and I did nothing about it.
Let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Back to throw. Pierce eluding the pressure right. Wide open receiver complete. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They run the counter. Sampson. He's got a first down and inside.
Was he fast enough to score?
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there with his 3rd touchdown of the ball game, number 12 on the season. And the Panthers, they widen their lead.
Oh, wow.
The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Oh, hey, nah, hold the fuck up. Okay.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Dancing to his left.
Why didn't you turn around?
And it's complete. And they get it
watched
down
the ball
before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson.
I knew he was about to run that wheel shit.
And he takes this one down almost
I ain't seen it all
the way
game.
to the
I knew
30.
it was coming eventually.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
My rookie is tough. No, that's not a rookie. It's 6th year. I mean, 2nd year. But this nigga tough as shit. I don't know. Check this nigga.
Now Jackson. Forced out to his left. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete.
All the
Would
effort
have
he
been
put
a
in
big
getting
hitter
that
if they
joint,
had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Oh my God!
We are inside of 2 minutes left in this.
The fact that the pass got in there
uncontested. He'll want
uncontested.
that one back, incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. So it's Saints football as we get you reset, and let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit.
Please don't.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is down to 28-10. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
See, they be giving you all the ugly runs. All these joints stink.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. They'll keep it on the ground. Sampson. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing. Because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
On 3rd down, Sampson. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a give right side. Sampson. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
So this one is over. A victory for Carolina, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for the Panthers, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-4. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week, where they take on the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for the Saints, they fall to 6-6 now on the campaign. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
I can't believe this nigga threw 3 picks. I'm gonna say, can my line get a little uppy? My line don't never show my line, bro. These niggas never get upgrades. Important win, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, Seahawks at advance, that's crazy.